Good morning. Ah, it's still morning for me. What is up? I do genuinely think I'm gonna start streaming at noon on Thursdays. Hi, Bug. I think I'm just too sleepy. I've got my wake up routine consistent in that I wake up at some point between 10 and 11. And I have my little Pokemon sleep thing that once we hit 10:10, it starts, the alarm goes off every 10 minutes until I actually get up. Or until I swipe that my sleep session is over. Which I've accidentally done once or twice in my sleep and then fallen back asleep until noon. Which isn't great, but otherwise the system is working. However, getting up for 11 has been very tricky, especially this season, so I think perhaps stream time pushed back is the way to be. Yeah, I often want to drop kick the Pokemon, but like by the point, okay, I have more of a system too. So I have a normal alarm that goes off at 9. And that's my like, hey, you're going to have to be starting to waking up soon. That was a sentence. So just letting you know. And then I can like half wake up, turn off that alarm, and then like enter whatever dream state that I'm like aware that I'm sleeping, so it's like more, I almost feel like I'm more rested because I'm aware of I'm going back to sleep for a little bit, you know? Feels good. Okay, and then I have another alarm that goes off at 10 before my Pokemon alarms start going off. And that one is the, hey, so it's about to happen, just FYI. And then from that point on, I just am dozing. I'm microdosing being awake until I actually get up. And I've been getting up around 10:40, so like 3 snoozes. One foot only in the sleeping world and one in the waking one. Yeah, it is strange. The weird days are the ones where I get the 9 alarm, I start really dreaming, and then the 10 alarm hits and the Pokemon alarms hit, but I'm still having the same dream. Like, I'm managing to carry over through each dozing. That's when it's weird. I don't know how I manage to maintain that kind of dream focus, but those are the days that I end up sleeping in far too much, because I'm, like, still clearly deep in dream. Generally, by the time I get to my second or third snooze, I am kind of awake. I'm just, like, delaying the inevitable. I don't want to get up yet because I'm cozy. This is all really interesting stuff, that I'm sure. Everybody has their own process. I had a roommate that had... I had a college friend. She was never my roommate. She had, like, an alarm every 30 minutes from, like, 6 a.m. to when she had to go to class. And it wasn't enough. And I'm like, well, yeah, because you're sleeping through all of those alarms. You need a different thing to acknowledge this is the time to get up. You need, like, a different alarm sound or a different, like, thing you have to do. Whew. Getting up's kind of fucked up sometimes. We don't want to go to bed. We don't want to get up. Yeah, exactly. It sucks. It's so challenging. It's so hard to be existing. But everybody has their process. I used to have an alarm clock when I was a kid. What was it called? I think it was called a talkie. It was a round alarm clock that was supposed to fling itself off your bedside table and start rolling around, so that you had to and then you had to go get up physically to chase it and turn it off. Now, here are the problems with this horrible, horrible device, and I used this for like a year. There was not an easy turn off button. Okay. It was this plastic ball coated in this latex thing. To turn it off, you had to peel back the latex while it was still trying to, like, shake around. You had to pop open a compartment, I think it was the compartment the batteries were in, and then you had to hold down a button with the tip of a pen to get it to shut up. And even that, like, when you're half asleep and still like when I was a kid and I woke up, I would not have grip strength when I I can't speak. Like I couldn't grip my hands when I woke up. I must have slept stupid on them. It must have been like a circulation problem, because I don't have that problem anymore. But like picking up something, grabbing it, and then having to jab at it with a pen with like force was nearly impossible for me waking up. And then also, you're supposed to be able to keep it on your bedside table and it throws itself off, right? No. Because the whatever was inside this thing that shook and threw it was in a different place every time you reset the clock, so it never threw itself forward. It would throw itself in whatever direction. So if I kept it on my bedside table, it would knock over literally everything. It's like, it was the most fucking useful device. Useless. Did I say useful? Useless. Useless device. Horrible thing. Hopefully they like improved it or something, or went out of business. I hope they went out of business. It really fucking sucked. It was the worst. My other go-to is I have an iPod alarm clock that I had a CD alarm clock before I had the talkie, and I had an iPod alarm clock after. And that is just like nice because it'll play music. The problem is if the music is too calm, you won't wake up. So you have to get something really hype. I used to play Lion King the musical. I'd wake up by about morning report because I wanted to sing along to it. This is the morning report. Through the long and the short. Every grunt, roar, and snort. Not a tale I distort. For the morning report. It's just fun. It was just fun. So I'd wake up so I could sing along to that, and that got me every time. Yeah, well, I don't understand why I didn't have an off button. That's the like, why did I have to open the device to turn it off? Thank you. I've practiced my Simba voice often on account of my alarm clock being set to the Broadway musical CD. I was really into Lion King when I was a kid. My grandparents surprised me with a box of Lion King stuff once. Including like a VHSs of 2 of the movies, a DVD of the original, I think, and a bunch of plushies, and I've been hooked ever since. Yeah. A creepypasta alarm clock. Now wait, now you're onto something. Hold on, I'm writing this down. Creepypasta alarm clock. Creepypasta alarm. I think at the end of the creepypasta alarm clock story, the alarm clock's clearly, like, possessed, but the demon just wants to make sure you wake up, right? I think, like, the alarm clock scares you, but you keep it because it's the only thing that'll wake you up. Never enough plushies. Yeah, I don't have any of them anymore, which is sad, but oh well. I used to still have their, There were 2 little, there was a Kiara and Kovu with magnet noses, and they were like little, they could fit in your hand, and they came with a little swing set, and I had the swing set for forever, even though I didn't have the rest of them. I think I still had like a small figurine of Simba and Zazu at some point. If a demon possessed my alarm, it'd be the first time you'd ever romantically attracted to an alarm clock. Yeah, you're right. You're right, and you should say it. Yeah, how do I date my alarm clock? Oh, that Date Everything game I think is coming out soon. I keep on getting YouTube recommendeds for the trailer. You could date an alarm clock. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be demonic. Well, I don't know. Who can be sure? Anyways, I'm really excited about this game. I pulled up a Wikipedia because Carmen Sandiego has a pretty long history, and I wanted to share some intel because I think it's cool. And by that I mean I watched a defunct TV YouTube episode on the PBS TV show, and it was fucking awesome, and I love defunct TV, and I love Defunct Land, and you should totally watch that if you're interested. But here's a quick history of Carmen Sandiego in case you're unfamiliar. The trailer is dateable. Whoa! Yeah, I think I didn't actually look at the trailer to see what the date was. I don't really play dating sims that much, so it's probably not for me. I don't care that much. I just think it's funny. I'm sure I'll get to watch somebody play it. Okay. What was I doing? Okay. So Carmen Sandiego has a pretty long history. It started as a computer game. It was, let's see, it was originally released in, I literally had this open and was reading about it. Come on now. 1985, by a software company called Broderbund, which I don't think exists anymore. They made the very first Carmen Sandiego video game. So it started as a video game franchise, an edutainment series that became really popular in schools, and then kind of skyrocketed from there. It's currently owned by HarperCollins, which is the book company. Presumably they own a lot of different IP. So some point later into the future, the Learning Company bought them, and this is why I know of Carmen Sandiego. The Learning Company did a lot of these edutainment games. I played both of the Starflyers games, for example, on stream. Those are the Learning Company. That's the demo packs that come with those games are how I know about Carmen Sandiego, because there's always a Carmen Sandiego demo or trailer, etc., etc. So yeah, 85. So this game's been around for a while, this game franchise. So the Learning Company made a few more games. It became repopularized on PBS with Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, which ran from 1991 to 95. Eventually, I think the defunct TV episode was like, okay, the problem with the show is that it's about geography, a subject I'm notoriously bad at. But geography is a human-determined field. So, like, geography changes all the time. Places rename themselves, places split and combine, etc., etc. Geography is always changing because it's the man-made borders of the world. So they made all this show, and it's like a kids game show where kids would come on and compete in like geography quizzes. But they couldn't rerun episodes because the information from year to year would no longer be correct. So they ran into this like, okay, well, we can only make new show, and most other PBS shows we can rerun old episodes, and the information is still like they're learning about math or something. So it became like not very like budget friendly, especially for the public broadcasting service to maintain. So it didn't last. But the IP was eventually bought, and Netflix adapted it, I can speak, recently into a TV show in 2019. So there's 2019 through 2020. There was an animated TV show on Netflix that is really good. I watched all of it. As somebody who wasn't watching TV when the actual geography show was running, so I missed out on that entire era of television. The animated show was really, really cool and good. Beautiful animation style, and they went with that style in this game, which is why I'm excited about it. I really love the TV show. I love the history around this game. They did a tasteful job. I mean, it's a plot TV show, so it's not a game show like the old TV show was. It's about Carmen and her journey, and I think the original plot is Carmen Sandiego is a thief, and you are an agent of Acme trying to stop the thief Carmen Sandiego. The TV show focuses on Carmen Sandiego as the main character, and it turns out she joined an evil organization, realized it was evil, quit, and then started breaking in to steal stuff before Vile, the evil organization, could, and then returning it once the threat had been defeated. So Acme was, there was a detective, I think, in the show trying to chase down Carmen, thinking that, yes, Carmen's the one doing all this criminal activity, when she's actually stopping the real criminals from getting the things. So it's pretty neat. They did a pretty good job. Really awesome characters, really cool plot lines, just really great all around. So that's why I'm hoping that this is going to be an extension of that, because I really enjoyed it a lot. My little I don't have access to Netflix anymore because they cracked down on multi-household sharing. You have to be connected to the wireless internet of the person who owns the account to get into your Netflix account. FYI, now I like every device I have, I can get my mom to unlock it for like 2 weeks, and then I can never watch Netflix on it again. It's really stupid, and I hate it. Anyways, so I don't have Netflix anymore. But when I did, my little icon was of one of the characters from Carmen Sandiego because I really liked it a lot. Yeah. So don't know what the game's gonna be about. But yeah, it's same art style, same like characterization of Carmen, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna pause the music so we can play it. That is my ramble. This game has been around for a while. This is the first time they've made. I mean, the most recent installment has been the Netflix show. They haven't actually made a video game in a while, and obviously the Learning Company did not make this game, so. Who knows how it's going to be? I think it's going to be very different than what we would expect. And the era of edutainment is kind of dying, I've noticed. When I was a kid, it was like, well, you get your computer games, so you'd get your kid-friendly computer games, so you play computer games. But then, as I got older and got old enough to be the age demographic to play games like Carmen Sandiego, I had a handheld. I had a DS, or a Game Boy, or whatever, and I'd rather play that instead. So I was playing Pokemon instead of continuing playing these edutainment games into the age groups that they were intended for, which is why, like, I have a lot of fond memories of Starflyers and Zoombinis and Freddy the Fish, but those are like the lower levels of those edutainment games. They're meant for a certain age group, and then I aged out of those and kept playing them because otherwise I was playing handheld games. I never actually invested in getting new CDs of older games, which is too bad because I think I missed out on a lot of really fun franchises, but I think that a lot of kids had a similar experience in at least in my age range of that switch over of like, well, now I can play games on my computer all the time also. Because when we got to middle and high school and our school gave us little laptops, they were expecting us to play things on like Cool Math Games, which are like puzzle games and that kind of stuff. So I don't know. Edutainment is weirdly dying because you have so many games at your fingertips for free. I mean, things like Roblox have completely destroyed. I feel like edutainment game industries, honestly, because why would you be playing a game by yourself when you could be fucking around in an open world with your friends? You know? I don't know. Oh, Cool Math Games is fun. It has what's the really popular one? Papa's Freezeria that people have been playing. You can get it on Steam now. A lot of those Papa's games were free on Cool Math. So I played a bunch of those, were really popular, and then essentially a lot of the games they hosted were on other sites too. So like they had Run, but Run was on other sites as well. They were like curated so that there wasn't any like negative content in the games being shared. It was a kid-safe website. It is a kid-safe. It still exists. You can still play games if you ever want to play puzzle games. My favorite is I used to play Fireboy and Fireboy and Water Girl by myself. You have one hand on the WASD to control one of them and one hand on the arrow keys to control the other one, and then you have to do like jumping puzzles. You're supposed to play it with a friend on the same keyboard. I never did this. I just played it by myself. It was very cool. It was very cool of me. Yeah, I used to play Papa's Taqueria. That one was fun because you drizzle the stuff over the tacos. Yeah, and then you cook. I feel like I played some of his pancake one. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, look at her. And she's always been beautiful. Even in like, you can look up her old retro design. She's always been very striking and cool. But God, damn, did they go off on the designs in this. In the TV show, they like popped off. I really, again, I love the art style. I think they were like, because it's distinct and unique, but I think they were going for kind of a Kim Possible vibe, and I love that. I really love that. I hope that my favorite character's in here and I can point at her and scream. Carmen's also my favorite character, TBH. Okay, let's get in here.
I present to you the Phantom, the most advanced fighter jet ever built. The Phantom is capable of speeds up to Mach 6 and contains cutting-edge stealth technology that makes it completely invisible.
Who's the pilot?
Pilot? There's no... Hey! You can't be up there!
Oh shit. Hey, you can't do that. Who left fuel in it in the exhibit? Okay, well... There's Carmen! Look at her!
What's up, player?
Carmen, are you watching the news?
That's his code name. She's not
I'm
flirting.
watching the sunset over the Pacific.
A cutting-edge fighter jet was stolen from the National Air and Space Museum in Washington.
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't you. As soon as the jet got loose, the pilot used stealth tech to disappear. So I hacked into every satellite within refuel range. And I found it parked at an unregistered airfield near New Orleans.
Amazing, player. You really can't find anything.
And all without leaving the comfort of my gaming chair. Now the bad news, I got a ground-level view of the hangar. It belongs to Valuable Imports, Lavish Exports.
Vile.
Yeah, vile.
They haven't tried anything like this since the 90s. If they're stealing jets, they must be up to something big.
Only the world's greatest thief can stop Vile, and that's you.
Book me the next flight to New Orleans.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Red.
Whee! Okay, Red, the Phantom jet's been stolen. I've tracked it down to a hangar outside of New Orleans, United States of America. A hypersonic scramjet aircraft built for surveillance and reconnaissance, the Phantom jet is capable of flying at speeds above Mach 6.
Something's wrong.
The worst part, the airfield's owned by Valuable Imports Lavish Exports, a known vile front company. If we can't get that jet back within 7 days, it's probably gone forever. Oh my gosh, wait, there's a countdown? Oh. Oh no, I'm stressed.
Let's do this.
Which is why I've just booked your ticket to New Orleans. Good luck, Red. I'm departing. I've departed.
Copyright.
I'm here. Looks like the Phantom jet's already gone. Public databases don't show any record that it ever landed here. Right. Makes sense that Vile would cover their tracks. What's our play then? Glad you asked. I've picked up on low-level Vile thug wandering around the French Quarter. I'd get over there and shake them down. They might know where our plane thief is headed next. Holy shit, I'm gonna meet the vampire Lestat. Let's fucking go! Founded in 1718. Hey, Bug, I don't know if you went back and I guess it's not up anywhere. I watched a little bit of my Homestuck stream back and I think I might be dyslexic. Because the amount of words that I like read super confidently and are not the word that was there is a lot, actually. I think I read the word lilacs as italics at one point. Don't worry about it. It'll be up on YouTube this weekend, so, and it was just like an hour, so it's not much. I'm thinking about doing some more Homestuck reading streams, honestly. Because I think it'd be fun to read all of it, but the amount of time that's going to take, we just got to Act 2, and I've streamed it 3 times now. Anyways, founded in 1718, this historic neighborhood is bustling with life at all times of day or night. Dyslexia moments. Investigate 5 hours? It takes 5 hours to investigate? Oh my god, my hours. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm doing hot girl shit. Oh, fuck yeah. Who the hell is that? Oh, that's the agent I'm tracking down.
Gotcha.
It's the vile thug trying to make an escape. They always run. Sit tight, player. It's time for me to break in this new grappling. Oh, gameplay? I'm gonna grapple him? Fuck. Oh, yeah. A series of QuickTime events, my most... Oh, shit. Oh, okay. I have to wait until her cursor... I just have to click. I don't have to click on the thing. Interesting.
Sandiego?
You, person I don't know. Also, what stolen jet? I don't know nothing, honest. You're not very good at this, are you? Look, I'm new. I really don't know who stole the Phantom. Whoever it was just stopped here to refuel. But I heard from a guy who knows a guy whose cousin was at the airstrip. He said whoever was flying that jet had jet black hair as well. Clicking to collect my clues. Hashtag my clues. Oh, and also they made some crack about how if the law caught up with them wherever they're headed, they plan to ask for a presidential pardon.
On the right track.
Clicking to collecting. Thanks, I guess, and maybe consider a new line of work. Yeah, right. Not until my debts are squared, pal. Your debts are gonna be... Oh, plus 50 stunt woman, plus 80 skill bonus. Okay. Pet.
I need.
I read that as pretty pickpocket. She's so... But look, she's so pretty. It's interesting to see all these characters in 3D. I'm used to 2D. Hold up, Red. I've got an incoming transmission.
Hello,
It's from...
Carmen.
Hi, Chief. Carmen Sandiego, the next time you decide to take an airplane out of Washington, I suggest you buy a ticket first.
Safe?
Funny, Chief, and no, I didn't steal the Phantom Jet. Thanks for asking. I do enjoy our little quibbles over your extensive history of stealing national treasures, but I called for other
Agent
reasons.
Hyde?
Allow me to introduce you to one of Acme's junior analytics. See, this is my problem. I'm not actually reading the word. I'm reading what I think the word is. I've assigned her to be your handler for the time being.
Sandiego!
Hello, I'm Agent Rhiannon Hyde, and oh my gosh, I'm a huge fan. I've been following your whole career, seen all your case files. Whoa there, hotshot. First things first, I'm going to need a secure link into Acme's CrimeNet database. Oh, you want to compare the intel on the known Vile operatives to narrow down the culprit? Yeah, I'll get you set up. Oh, I got a queue. Welcome to Acme CrimeNet database. Use the suspect clues you've discovered to narrow down the suspect list with the identikit. Continue. Yes. Okay. The identikit moves features from yes or no to match the suspect. Oh, okay. So I want hair to yes. To no, no. 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 Apply filters. Oh, now I can see all the crimes. All the criminals. That narrowed it down a bit, but there's still a lot of suspects. We'll have to keep searching the city to dig up more clues.
Let's do
What?
this.
They're not even gonna let me scroll through the options? Wow, say one thing for Acme, but they know their databases. You should head to Pirates Alley next. Got a new lead to run down. Remember that your transmitter mic is in your earrings. Perfect for chatting with yours truly without the general public overhearing. What? I can't go back to the French Quarter? What? Okay, wait, let me look at this. Fast Eddie B. Lean on me. Pauline A. Fastone. Pat Stand. Only 4? Only 4 criminals it could possibly be? I put black hair into the system and it was like, well, there's only 4. That seems so brave and bold. But who am I to second guess their algorithm? A small cobblestone alley nestled alongside St. Louis Cathedral.
Hey, Red.
Louis de Pontelac. Word is there's a hidden vial dead drop somewhere in the area. You know, an emergency stash of passports, cash, SIM cards, everything a vial operative needs to skip town quickly.
I see.
Right after the Phantom jet landed in New Orleans, someone accessed the stash. Could be our culprit. Oh, waiter, this gumbo is positively vile. Is there a safe alternative dish you could point me to? How dare you insult the cooking? Okay, have you tried the crawfish bisque or... Wait, no, that sounds vile too. Also, I've lost a contact, so I can't see the menu, which isn't very, safe. Well, $5 says I know what kind of container Vile's using for their dead drop.
Yes.
And 10 says that Vile Thug is talking to the wrong waiter. There's something strange going on here. Talk to locals and examine items to solve the mystery. Oh, more gameplay? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hello. Okay. Now Carmen is wearing the full outfit, you've noticed. So she's a notorious criminal and notorious opposition of Vile. So if this is the Vile operative and she's dressed like this, she's gonna get noticed. Excuse me, but... Huh? No need. I don't need another coffee, thank you. There's nothing useful here. I'll have to keep looking. Okay. Well, then why didn't it let me bother him? A festival honoring the Voodoo Queen. Last I checked, the U.S. didn't have a monarchy.
No.
Not that type of queen. Marie Laveau was a popular leader of Louisiana voodoo in the 1800s. See, this is we're getting the intel. We're getting facts. Fact check. Find a fact and add it to the almanac. I just have fun facts. Whoa! Even had a little pigeon. I think I found it. Apart from the giant hole in the wall, that's fairly well hidden. Vile's up to their old tricks. Time to crack this open. Click the safe to attach the device. You need to find the correct combination of numbers. Turn the dial until the device confirms a number. Careful, turning the dial too far will reset the lock. Each safe has a different combination. One number is locked in. Turn the dial the other to keep cracking. Placing my listening device. A and D. Where's A and D? There's A and D. Oh, okay, well. Well, like, that's pretty obvious, I see.
Got it.
Easy.
Aha!
Wow, that's a lot of foreign currency. Dollars, euros, yen. Few stacks of rays are missing. The jet thief must have taken them to use wherever they're headed next. Culprit took a stack of rays to spend at their next destination. We're gonna learn another fact. What currency is that? Stealthy work, Red. This is the key Vile intel we're looking for. There's still suspicious activity in the area. You want to keep looking? Yeah. I will be staying and enjoying. Tribute to the King of Jazz? Wonder who that is. I think it's a musical tribute to Buddy Bolden, sometimes referred to as King Bolden and his band. Buddy Bolden, considered one of the forefathers of jazz in New Orleans. I'm in no rush. What do you mean? Okay. Back to being suspicious. What about you? What are you up to? Excuse me, I was just at the cafe table and I was wondering if... Let me guess, you dropped your plane ticket. Good thing I just swept there, huh? Here, this must be yours. Oh, of course, thanks. Ticket is scuffed and intelligible except for an I in the airport code.
Where to next?
Great work, Carmen. My sources said there are no more... Okay, I didn't read all of that. But I got everything! Fact Hunter, Safecracker, Investigation. I leveled up? Oh my gosh, wow. Wait, this is the bar? Wow, I'm not gonna level up for forever. I'll be a pretty pickpocket for centuries. We've got a couple of solid leads. Now, it might be enough to figure out where our jet thief is headed next. Otherwise, we could see if there's any more intel over at St. Louis Cemetery. Lots of file activity there. I'd love to go to the cemetery. The oldest in the city, the cemetery houses the crypts of some of the most famed New Orleanians. New Orleans. That notoriously unpronounceable city on account of nobody outside of New Orleans knows how to pronounce it, is my understanding. I think it's like usually pronounced as one word, like New Orleans, but who can be sure, honestly? I don't live there. Okay, see that groundskeeper there? He's got a history of moonlighting for Vile, loose lips too. If you get stuck, check the Facts tab or the City tab in the Almanac to see what you've learned while exploring.
Hello.
Carmen Sandiego, never a pleasure to cross paths with you. And tip me off about what Vile's been up to around here, and I'll make sure we don't meet again.
Now what?
I'll take that deal. Vile's got a secure dead drop at Marie Lavue's crypt. I'd sniff around there if I were you. Oh, see? I needed to absorb the facts so that I could do this now.
That went well.
Bingo, found a Vile laptop hidden under this flagstone. Player, can you crack it? Already did. The hard drive's wiped, but the last recorded search query was something about Portuguese lessons. Culprit was studying Portuguese.
So that's where.
Quick thinking.
No trouble.
Oh, I'm never gonna level up.
Ready, Red?
Wow, that's all the time I get to, and I didn't even get to see how pretty the beautiful cemetery is. Come on. Looks like we're all done here, Carmen. Time to head to the airport. Files on the move. Let's go. Probably Portugal. You have 3 possible destinations: Tokyo, Istanbul, and Rio de Janeiro. Check them out and let me know where you want to go. Oh god, okay. Check your leads to see where Vile Operative is going next. If you get stuck, use the City tab in your almanac to learn more about the city. Special key facts you learn while exploring are collected in the Facts tab. Okay. Okay. There's an I in the airport code. Culprit was studying Portuguese. Stack of rays. Plan to ask for a presidential pardon. Okay. Istanbul is the largest city in Turkey and is the economic and cultural hub of the country. Under the name Constantinople, it historically served as the capital of the Byzantine Empire, the Latin Empire, and the Ottoman Empire. What the hell? That's so many. Language is Turkish. Government, Presidential Republic. Okay. Currency is the lira. Continents Asia and Europe. Interesting. Interesting. Doesn't quite align. Rio de Janeiro is in Brazil. One of the most visited cities here in the Southern Hemisphere. Many beautiful beaches. It also boasts of one of the new 7 wonders of the world, the famous Cristo Redentor statue atop Corcovado Mountain. Yes, the big Jesus. I know. Okay, they speak Portuguese. This is great. There's a president. The Real. Okay. I mean, Rio's got to be our place. Certainly it's not Tokyo, but we love Tokyo. They have a constitutional monarchy. They speak Japanese. They use yen. Yeah. Okay. Flight time 8 hours. My hours are slipping away. Go to there. Yes, please. Whee! Culprit hitting the Duolingo. Yeah! Rio de Janeiro is one of the most visited cities. I read this already. Looks like I am in the right place. The airport's in total chaos, player. Something about a sonic boom? Well, that would be caused by the jet, because it can get up to Mach speeds. Yeah, it's all over the news. Mysterious aircraft leaves Rio with a bang. Destination unknown. Oh, that's the Phantom jet, all right. Looks like we just missed it. Why did it land in Rio in the first place? It's gonna be hard to catch a jet that is going that fast. Not sure yet. I'd check around the city and see if you could find any leads. Let me know where you're headed. Okay, so I can just fuck around now. I don't even have to. I can do whatever I want. Style. Okay. Let's hit the city. One of the largest favelas in Rio de Janeiro. A dense neighborhood built on a steep hillside overlooking the city. Investigate. My hours. Should I not be investigating every location? I'm sure it's fine. Remember those rays we found in the file stash back in Pirates Alley? Oh, the rays we didn't find? Which is the clue, is that there were less of them? I don't know how that's whatever. I've been tracking the serial numbers on those bills, and a vile thug's been spending them over at the favelas. Nice. Probably running errands for a jet thief, huh? Send me to their coordinates and I'll track him down. Oh, look at my good, cute fit.
Hey, Red.
There's our target. What are you thinking, Red?
Gotcha.
Thinking they won't mind if I borrow their phone, especially if they never find out I was here. Oh, I'm sneaking. Use your thief skills to catch the target. Click and hold to sneak up behind them. Watch the target. If they turn, release to hide before you get spotted. Oh god, okay. Okay. Time for a light touch. Use your skills to pick the displayed item out of your target's pocket. Click and drag to reveal what's inside the pocket. You need to fully reveal the item to seal it. Gently caress this man's ass. The more you fish around, the more likely it is that the target will notice you. Watch the alert bar to see how suspicious they are. I want his phone. Oh, there's his phone. I've done a good job, it seems.
Got it.
Wow, his phone is so tiny and his pocket is so big.
We are too good.
Downloading their text logs now. Oh, it looks like the jet thief sent them a shopping list. Let's see. Map of the Valley of the Kings. An extra bright headlamp. Guess our thief must really hate the dark. Wanted to see the Valley of the Kings.
Where to next?
Carried a flashlight and spare batteries just in case the lights went out.
There's something else.
One more item on the list. Pay our local tech expert to run diagnostics on the aeronautics project. So the jet thief wanted to have the Phantom jet examined by a professional. Maybe that's why they landed here? Well, let's go talk to the professional. Oh, we got a 5 stars?
Too easy.
Incredible. Yeah, his ass, huge. Okay, we've got a new clue. We don't have that. We don't have food. We don't have feature. Fear. Fear of the dark. Okay. So we've narrowed it down to 2, except... What if characters have bi-colored hair and me getting rid of all of the hair color? I don't know. I don't know. So those 2 are both afraid of the dark. Cool. My facts. Want to see the Valley of the Kings. Okay. Keep it up. Me. Let's go here. This is probably where the tech expert's gonna be, right? Again, in this outfit, very obvious who I am. And why am I doing all that? I'm in a library.
Hey, Red.
The internet's lighting up about a cyber attack here at the Royal Portuguese Reading Room. Decent chance it's a vile job. If it is, it could definitely be tied to our jet thief, but I'm on site now. I don't see anything out of the... Back! Oh, why is there a giant green V where the lending system page should be? Why did I... What is this voice I gave him? Spoke too soon. Feel like deactivating a vile computer virus player?
On it.
Always, there should be a physical transmitter nearby that's broadcasting the corrupted code. Can you track it down? Could it perhaps be the chandelier that is bright green and not correct?
I see.
You think what I'm thinking, player?
Yes.
Yes, right. It looks like a computer virus. It's coming from over the library's own Wi-Fi. If you can find the device responsible, I can fix this. I think I know what it is. Is there a way I can I get uppies? How do I get uppies? You're not gonna let me get uppies? It's definitely that chandelier, right? Okay, well. You okay there, Red? You seem distracted. Sorry, player, you caught me marveling at our
There's
surroundings.
something else.
This is the largest collection of Portuguese literature outside of Portugal itself. Royal Portuguese Reading Room contains the largest collection of Portuguese literature outside of Portugal itself. Wow. I know very little about
There's
Portuguese
something
language. Hey, found the transmitter. It's not the... okay. Tell me why I can't just break this again? Because if I don't hack into it and neutralize the virus right away, it'll fry every network in the building. Okay, you're right. That does sound worse. Plugging you in now. This is an old school brute force hacking. Complete the circuit to unlock access. Check the Wi-Fi. From the first mode, make sure to use every node in the circuit board or the connection will fail. Connect the first node to the last node to complete the circuit. Okay, I can do this. Ooh.
Got it.
Easy. No, hacking's easy. Done. The landing system's back up, and wow, looks like a certain V. Lee just checked out a lot of rocketry manuals. Oof, no wonder our jet thief had to use a virus to cover their tracks. They're really bad at coming up with aliases. Yeah, they also took out two non-technical books. I don't get a match for the ISBN on the first one, but as for the second, checked out a book called Yucatan. You Mexican cook too.
Gotcha.
Awesome. Why did and you checked this bad English pun book out from the Portuguese library that has the largest collection of Portuguese books? Wouldn't the bad pun be in Portuguese? I'll suspend my disbelief. There's still suspicious activity in the area. Do you want to keep looking? Yeah, I also feel very, very old. I would like to stay and learn more facts about the library. Duh. That wasn't anything. I already clicked on that one. Okay, well, fine. Really? Nothing else? There's gotta be something else. Oh, I didn't talk to this man. Hello. Oh, thank goodness, everything's back online. Finally, I can breathe again. About that, I'm with the tech support team, and I was wondering if you could help me find something in the lending system. Do you know which book has this ISBN?
I saw.
Sure, let me look that up for you. They checked out a compendium of the airline routes to the continent of Africa.
So that's where.
Interesting. Great work, Carmen. My sources say there are no more vile activity in this area. Let's go. Let's fucking go, dude.
I have everything I need.
I'm with you.
Oh, hey. Hey, me again. If you find more clues, you can check the CrimeNet database to narrow down who the suspect is. I did. I've been doing. Every suspect is unique. Continue applying filters to the identikit to narrow the possibilities. Using your suspect clues to narrow it down one suspect to guarantee the thief. Okay. So I did that already. I don't know the eye color. I don't know that. I don't know the feature. I put fear. Why is this a suspect clue? Can they not cook? Are they bad at cooking? Oh, they just want to be able to... They like Mexican food. Lean on me. Lean on me. Lean on me. That's also a horrible pun. Of course Hyde is crushing on Carmen. Who wouldn't be? Okay, well we've got it down to lean on me. To the beach each?
Hey, Red.
Red, there's some Acme activity down there. They're probably investigating the jet thief, same as you. Leans on her. I'm still not so sure about this buddy act, chief chef. Yes, chef. That's going. Let's keep our distance for now. See if they have any useful information. Look, all I'm saying is if we found a lead, then we should call it in. Is there something wrong with his eyelid? What's going on with his eyelid? Hey, buddy, hey. You okay? It looks like something's not connected. Oh. Oh, you know how Chef gets when we don't call in. All I'm saying is we've been chasing that jet for 36 hours straight. We can spare 5 minutes to grab an iced
Take a
tea.
look at this.
The two are onto something. I'm gonna tail them for a while and see if they mention the lead again.
What about...
Oh my god, change into a swimsuit, obviously. Caffeine, see? I told you we had time for a break and bonus. Now when you call Chef, I'll be awake. Yeah, I'll be glad the dock manager knew that Perp's speedboat was headed to a port in the Mediterranean. You're planning to travel to the
Where to
Mediterranean.
next? Smart move.
I'll do just fine. Thanks for doing the legwork for me, Acme. Okay. Quick thinking.
No trouble.
On it.
Time to head to the airport. Files on the move. All right. Yeah. Okay, so we can go to Barcelona, Cairo, or Berlin. What are my clues? Planning to travel to the Mediterranean. Compendium of airline routes to the continent of Africa. Valley of the Kings. I mean, that's going to be Cairo for sure. But let's look at all these. Barcelona, capital of the autonomous community of Catalonia, the province of Barcelona in the northeastern Spain. I don't know why I added the in there. An important cultural center renowned for its architecture, libraries, and art scene. Constitutional monarchy, Spanish, Europe. Cairo is the ancient city that is transformed into a modern metropolis at the heart of Egypt. It's in one of the biggest cities in the Middle East and a perfect place to explore Egyptian history and culture. Semi-presidential republic, Arabic, pound, Africa. Berlin is the German capital and the largest of the cities known by size and population, knowing for its high quality of living. A full third of the city's area is devoted to parks, gardens, forests, rivers, and canals. Beautiful. Parliamentary Republic, German, Europe. Yeah, obviously we're gonna go to Cairo. Let's get going. Cairo's an ancient... I already read this. New city facts unlocked.
Hey, Red.
Whoa. I'm out of tea, which is very sad. It was cold, but I'm still sad. Red, my sources say Vile Operative is hiding in this city. An intercepted message from the Vile Operative said that they're keeping their head above water. Wait, before you find the operative, you'll need to issue a warrant for their arrest. That way Acme will be able to officially send them to jail. You can issue the warrant through the CrimeNet database. Okay, good. Well, I know who we're arresting. It's no good catching Vile Operative without a correct warrant. When you think you found the right suspect, issue a warrant so they can be arrested. Issue warrant. Yeah.
Hey, Red.
This is all pretty fancy. Let me cross-check the warrant details
Nice
with my
work.
notes. Perfect, everything matches up. Not sure why I was worried. Oh yeah, I have a warrant out for your arrest. Okay, we did that. Intercepted message from Vile Operative said they're keeping their head above water. Well, I mean, a River Nile cruise surely would be. Oh, yeah. want to go to all these places. Okay. Let's go to the cruise. Hey, Hyde, I have the location of your great work, Miss Sandiego. I'll get the agents to... That seemed like it was supposed to be voice acted. Stop, thief! You're under arrest. It's over for you, lean on me. We have clear evidence of you tying you to the theft of the Phantom Jet. Do we? We don't have very clear evidence. Catching me won't stop Vile. Oh, we'll stop you all, eventually. You'll pay for this, Carmen Sandiego. Whoa! Big time bonus. Wait, I didn't even get to explore the city!
No trouble.
I'm not even level 2!
You are good.
Congratulations, Team Vile has been stopped dead in its trap. Someone stole an entire fleet of lake model tuk-tuks from the streets of Cairo. And our contact in Reykjavik says that the top-of-the-line icebreaker ship is missing.
No.
What? Another heist reported in... no, 3 heists reported in... I'm tracking high-profile thefts across multiple continents. This is... everybody cancel your weekend plans. This isn't a crime wave, it's a crime tsunami. You know, player, what gets me about all this is that Lean On Me can't have been working alone. It's... Whoa, it looks like you're right on the money, Red. I'm seeing reports of crime sprees all over the world.
Sure.
So Vile really is back. Well then, game on, and may the best thief win. Where to next, player? Why don't we stay in the city? Oh, it's multiple campaign like Hitman, so I can choose which mission I want to go on. Miss Sandiego, I wanted to congratulate you on your successful caper. You can just call me Carmen. Yes, of course. Where's my blush button? It's not that. Yes, of course. Well, Carmen, I wanted to introduce you to all our Acme files. Build your notoriety by tracking down Vile operatives and countless capers spanning the globe. Glove? Did I say glove? What the fuck is wrong with me today? They've been working hard lately, huh? They've stolen everything on site. Yeah, then she said something about they haven't been this active since the 90s? I think maybe that was a throwaway line too in the last game released. But also implies that she's older than she looks. I feel like she's young adult age. I think she was recruited by Vile as a late teen maybe though. She was an orphan, I think. I don't know. The show had a lot of context. It's fine. There are lots of cold cases. You can always have a caper to crack. Oh, I can't do that until I'm level 2. I have to start with Gumshoe. The Vile operative is a rookie. Carmen should have no trouble finding them. I'll start the caper. Whoa! This is like the old game, I think. This is so retro looking. The original Louisiana Purchase Treaty was lifted from the National Archives building in the United States of America. I can't speak today. Louisiana Purchase Treaty. Okay. The document records the United States purchase of 828,000 square miles of land from the French in 1803. The treaty doubled the size of the country back then, but we've only got 5 days to get it back, so let's work double time. It would make more if I had... Oh, I've been redeemed to bald. Hi, Tim Shell. Good to see you. Okay. Time to get moving. Keep a lookout for Vile activity when you land. Okay, I'm going. Oh, so I get to go back to the city. Oh, whoa! It's changed the style. Maybe because this is a side plot, just so I can get the experience to unlock the main plot. Go to the cemetery! Oh, it's just you, a normal, real person. What are you, ghosts? Yes, I suppose I am a bit jumpy. You see, there's a good ghost here. I swear they even spoke to me last night. I think they were traveling, which is a bit ironic for a ghost, I suppose. Traveled to a presidential republic.
So that's where...
Carmen tries to get more information out of the cleaner as he works.
Also,
They did reveal something odd while they were there.
On the
Blue
right
on its
track.
flag. Okay.
What next? I heard
Interesting. I overheard them talking to someone else. Check the exchange
where to
rate of the
next?
real.
What
Okay.
about-
Am I investigating the same crime? This is really confusing.
oh,
So that's where...
Blue stars. Cobblestone alley nestled alongside the St. Louis Cathedral.
You.
Now what?
Hack the laptop? Chase after the thug? I think I should hack the laptop. Oh, I get to play the hacking game! Whee!
Piece of cake.
Easy. Easy to hack. Hacking is easy. Network's folder springs to life, divulging all kinds of information about the vile operatives at large. They want to study Samba.
So that's where...
They were
Who's
left-handed.
this?
Okay.
I have everything I need.
Level 2! Alleged pickpocket. I'm no longer a pretty pickpocket.
Let's do this.
We'll do this in a second. First, Tammy gotcha. Betsy heavens. Are these all my criminals? Heidi Seek. Chara Obscuro. Hyper Panhandle. Annalijo King. Gotta be joking. Brenda Law. Barry Big Score. Hans Upton. Hans Upton? Hands up. Texas Tax Fraud. Tax Fraud. Hooning. Jocks on Us. Jokes on Us. Who would name their child Jocks? Art Vandali. Oh, Art Vandali. Smart Alec. This is Smart Alec. As opposed to... Okay, wait. Oh, so it's a different suspect pool every time. I understand. They're left-handed. Yes. No. Apply filters, please. Okay. It could be Smart Alec still. We all know who I think did it.
On it.
Smart Alec. Tammy Gotcha, like Tamagotchi? Maybe. Tammy Gotcha. Doesn't sound like a pun to me. Unless Tammy is getting you. In which case, it's not really a pun. Some of these I don't get. It's fine. Okay. They want to study Samba. Stars on its flag. Yeah. Blue arch flag. Presidential Republic. Yes, no, I want to look at... This is blue with stars on its flag, and they use the real. We already know this, so it's got to be this one, probably. Right? The Presidential Republic. You have blue, but... Well, I guess the sun is a star. But you use the peso, and yeah, it's not you. Okay. And I'm not learning any fun facts about, It's a mini case. I'm not learning any fun facts about the cities. To the beach.
does this help?
White
Where
on
to
its flag.
next?
Awesome. Largest... Okay, we've already been to all these places for the last case. See, if I had just not gone directly to where the culprit was when we were in Egypt, then I could have gotten enough experience to skip whatever this is.
So that's where. Oh. On the right track. Now what?
Oh, I wasted an hour for nothing? Oh.
I saw.
Wearing
Who's
jewelry,
this?
okay.
Now what?
On it.
Okay, that's narrowed us down to Smart Alec! Yeah! Only jewelry wearer, Smart Alec. Left-handed jewelry wearer. I'm issuing my warrant.
On it.
Okay, dollar, North America, white on its flag. Okay, so it's... I don't know anything about Toronto. White on its flag, dollar. Peso. We're going to Toronto. Toronto! I don't know how I would narrow down the city with that few. That little bit of intel. Canada mentioned. Toronto is the most populous city in Canada. The city was built at one end of the Toronto Passage, a portage route used by the First Nations people for thousands of years. Whoa. That's pretty cool. I guess the market's probably a good place to start. Diverse neighborhood in Toronto. Successive decades have seen it become home to Toronto's Jewish community, working class immigrants, and a vibrant arts scene.
Does this help?
With someone bothering a group of us, they said, traveled to a constitutional monarchy.
On the right track. Now
Oh
what?
god, we're not in the right city.
I heard. Where
Okay.
to next?
Then maybe they didn't leave here? I want to go to the falls. A series of 3 waterfalls spanning the border between Ontario and New York combined. They have the highest flow rate of any waterfall in North America. A gardener, not a
Does this
cleaner.
help?
Oh, some rowdy person made a scene here. They were leaving for a destination with stars on its flag. Great,
What
thank
next?
you. Landscape here, such
saw.
erected. Interested in buying a boomerang. Okay. Built as a private residence for Canadian financier Sir Henry Pellat, now a museum, it has castle battlements, secret passages, stables, and 5 acres of gardens. Whoa, that's awesome. They're trying to touch the artwork, so I had to show them to the door. Yelled at me something about they wanted to visit Kangaroo
On the right
Island.
track. Now what?
Alright, I have a feeling we're going to Australia.
Ready, Red?
Brisbane! Yeah, our things are kangaroos, boomerangs, stars, dollar, constitutional monarchy. Constitutional monarchy, dollar, yeah. Are we ever gonna catch this dude? Situated on the winding Brisbane River, the warm and sunny city is filled with parks and gardens. The culinary rich riverside precinct of South Bank boasts a contemporary art gallery, museum, a performing arts center. Wow! Carmen, sources indicate that VIA operatives might be in this city. A VIA burner phone was found with the search history. How to use a life raft. Okay. Perhaps the Great Barrier Reef. A true natural wonder in the largest coral reefing system in the world, supporting an immense diversity of marine life. Thanks for your help. Acme has apprehended Smart Alec. Smart Alec has had the Louisiana Purchase Treaty, which will be returned to the grateful residents of New Orleans. Thank you for your hard work. We'll bring down Vile yet. My God. We're visiting Bluey. I wonder what first time win means. Does that mean I can just replay this case?
I have everything I need.
And it gives me a bonus only the first time? I guess that makes it so that you can't really experience farm, because I didn't get that much XP other than for that bonus at the end. Okay, now I can do the Sleuth Caper. Fast tracks our way to Japan to find out which vile operative is behind the theft of a next-generation maglev train. Secret facts are hidden in the Acme files. Unlock a special event by exploring the world and discovering what the facts are all about. Whoa, okay. Continue playing a campaign most vile first has campaign most vile. Okay. So this is just to continue playing that. Oh, hey, it has my name in the bottom. You can see that this is Marlowe's game. What is this? Okay, this is the Oh. So these are side stories? And these are the campaign stories. So maybe I don't have to do this to keep playing these? Oh. Okay, it was just showing me that there are side stories. But it does say, okay, I unlocked them by completing previous caper. It does say 3 on it though. Is that just the number of case it is, or is that a level lock as well? I don't know. Interesting. What time is it? We have time to do one more caper. Here we go.
Hey, player.
Lovely global crime we've been having, huh, player? Vile's just gotten a lot busier than I'd like. Yeah, but if you want to beat them at their own game, and I know you do, there's one piece of loot I'd like to look for first. Someone swiped the state-of-the-art LO series train from the Yamanashi test track in Japan. Holy shit. Ooh, that's a nice train. The LO series maglev train holds the land speed record for rail vehicles. It's capable of making the journey from Tokyo to Nagoya in just 40 minutes.
Take a look at this.
First a jet, now a train. Looks like Vile is in the high-end vehicles market these days. Wonder why. Dunno, but best guess we've got about 7 days to find it before Vile covers their tracks. No pun intended.
Let's do this.
I'd head to Tokyo first. Always start at the scene of the crime, right? Wah. Let's go to Tokyo. Whee!
Can you hear me, player?
Just touch down, player. Let's find a maglev train. Or failing that, find out how Vile managed to steal an entire maglev train in the first place. I know, right? It's a train! As loot goes, it's not exactly easy to swipe without someone noticing. Good news is I've already managed to scare up a few leads. Any of these 3 locations might have intel on our thief. Well, let's go to the bullet train place first. High-speed passenger train that travels between major Japanese cities. Train attendants often serve on-board catering during long-distance travel. I took one of these when I was in Japan. It was awesome. Someone here has got to know how Vile got that maglev train out of town. Wait, who's that over there? Let's go over this again, small fry. You were never at the exhibition center. You did not see anyone steal nothing. Of course not. I've never seen a maglev before. Actually, what even is a train? What kind of station is this? Hey, how about you course someone your own size? Sandiego, you'll never catch up to me. Whoa!
What next?
Let's get ahead. Carmen reaches the roof The force of the wind almost knocks her off her feet. Oh, way too fast for this sort of plan to work. Carmen drops to all fours and pulls her way along the rooftop, re-entering the train through the next carriage door. Oh, I fucked up.
So close.
Retraces her steps, searches the last train card. Oh, I found something! Banknote for 100 pounds with the message, "Silence the witness," scrawled on it.
Where to
Pounds.
next?
I still got experience for my bad
I have
quick thinking.
everything I need.
Awesome. Ueno Park or the markets? Let's go to the park. Historical park in the heart of Tokyo. It's a popular destination for residents and tourists. The park features beautiful fountains, traditional temples, and stunning seasonal cherry blossoms. I did not go to Ueno Park. Oh, it's so pretty. Why am I doing all this? I could just... Okay.
Copy red?
Okay, I've got a tip from a Vile operative that was spotted somewhere in this park. Keep an
Gotcha.
eye out. I'll do you one better, activating my scanning goggles now. Not even a little suspicious looking. I'll search quick as I can, find them before I leave. Time to put on your tracking goggles to investigate Vile's activity. Toggle the different vision modes on and off to look for anything suspicious. Whoa, footprints. Whoa. Oh, am I supposed to, like, click on it to move forward? These footprints must be recent. They're still completely intact. The sole looks like it's from a heavy-duty boot, not what you'd wear to an ordinary stroll in the park. Okay. Okay, that's the next suspicious thing. What's this? Cool. What? Okay. And can you describe who it is that knocked you over? No, all I saw was that tacky black and green briefcase they were carrying, and then pow. You mean this tacky green briefcase? That figurine doesn't look local. Maybe the Vile operative dropped it? It could point the thieves to the thief's next location. A cat figurine
On the
wearing
right
a
track.
gold amulet. Okay, awesome. Oh, it's so pretty. Should I not be taking it or something? The little red dot there. Okay. Pigeons! Footprints? Interesting. My scanner's showing something odd over here. Okay. Am I gonna look?
Nice.
A hidden message. Doubt I'm the intended target. My goo. Looks like residue from cleaning products. Whoa.
Got it.
Found a vile thug. Looks like they're meeting with an informant. They haven't spotted me yet. I'll listen in and see if they let anything slip. I say as I am right behind them. Follow them to the place where the noble bird stands proud.
So that's where.
Oh, yes. The bird.
No trouble.
No trouble. No problem for Carmen. Ooh. Police radio's still on the fritz, huh? Yeah, I'd radio HQ to get us a new set of radios, you know, if my radio's working, which it isn't.
Red.
Hear that? The kind of signal interference is a clear sign that Vile's using an encrypted channel in this area. Vile operatives use them to send secret transmissions to each other, so they can coordinate local heists. If you find the source, I can tap into it and call their call logs and see if there's any chatter about the train theft. Awesome.
Maybe.
Any chance you can tap into the Vile channel from one of the local radios, like this one?
No.
No, sorry, it's an encrypted broadcast. You'll need to find the source of the transmission for me to decode it. Okay. I'm not allowed to walk over here. Okay. What are you playing? Is that a new chess variant? Sweet, I love solving chess problems between jobs.
Interesting.
That's shogi, not chess player. It's very popular in Japan. Though the two games I do have some things in common. Like how kakugyo pieces move diagonally like a bishop, while the kyosha moves differently from any chess piece. It's only able to lance forward. In fact, if you want to learn how to play, I know a little bit. The game of shogi, the kyosha pieces move forward, and the kakugyo pieces move diagonally. I'm gonna have to know that later. Looks like there's a misprint on the train schedules. These arrivals are way too close together.
There's something else.
That's not a typo, player. Japanese bullet trains really are that fast. They can travel up to 200 miles per hour. Bullet trains can travel up to 200 miles per hour. Finally, Chess 2. The sequel to Chess. I like this. Fish cover. Aha!
Yes.
Bingo, looks like I found the transmitter. Player, can you access Vile's radio channel from here?
Ready, Red?
These vending machines are wrong. Japanese vending machines don't look like American vending machines. It has the right stuff in it, but I don't know. Okay, to be fair, I don't think I've actually seen a vending machine with chips in it in Japan. It was all beverages, no snacks. But they didn't look like these aren't weatherproof like the ones in Japan. They have a very different like shape. It's encrypted though. You'll need to narrow it down the bands using your signal tapper so I can decode it. Yeah, they have some weird ones, I've heard. I only ever saw the normal ones. There are vending machines everywhere. Every street corner, everywhere. And they're all like all-weather vending machines, so they just stay outside and they get restocked. I think it would be really relaxing to be a vending... Oh, this is like the puzzle and mist that Dad kept yelling at me the whole time. It looks a lot easier though, actually. Okay, well. Let's get the amplitude down first.
Got it.
Okay. Success! Dad trained us for this. I'm in and out. Via must have booted me from the system. Did you get access to any of those call logs, player? Barely, mostly static, but something about an airlift? Oh, in this. Me to Old Kingd.
So that's where.
Oh, so that's where. The Old Kingd. Stealthy work, Red. This is the key vial intel we were looking for. There's still suspicious activity in the area. Do you want to keep looking? Yeah, I would love to. Otherwise I would not be able to get delicious ramen. Excuse me, do you happen to see anybody loitering by that electrical box over there?
Hi.
No. For you see, I've been plumbing the complex sensory depths of this pork broth for the preceding 90 minutes. Okay, have fun with that. I'm gonna stop you right there, miss. No, I do not want to sign your petition. Also, I gave at the office. Okay? Hello, I'm at the telephone company. Did you happen to see the install of the new equipment in the electrical box over there? Oh, yeah, I think so. I didn't get a great look at them, but it had eyes like the sky blue ramen bowls we use. Okay, cool. No more vile activity in the area. We are good. We did so good.
Too easy.
And now I may, if I may. Oh, Dazlanny Nonker. Dazlanny Nonker. Len Red Bulk, Scar Greynolt, Fast Eddie B is back, Catherine Drib is my new girlfriend, actually. Fucking look at her. Holy shit. Lean On Me is back. We already got her, though. Pauline Fastone, Valerie Weiss. Hyper Panhandle. Gimme to Slip. King Ransom. That's such a name, man. Tommy Gunn. It's also such a name. Okay. Search suspects. Blue Eyes. Okay. Narrowed it down to Dazzle, Len, Catherine, Valerie, and Gimme, and Tommy. Okay, awesome. Whew. Who she leaned on to escape? Yeah, how'd she get out?
Let's do this.
What's this? It's probably just facts, I assume?
Let's do this.
Meet at Old Kingdom. Follow them to where the place the noble bird. The noble bird. Cat figurine wearing a gold amulet. 100 pounds. Silence the witness. Okay. I mean, it's probably gonna be Cairo. With the cat? Noble bird stands proud. Meet at Old Kingdom. Yeah, I don't know. Berlin doesn't have an old kingdom. Brisbane doesn't have an old kingdom. Cairo's the oldest. Right? Oceans, Mediterranean Sea, pound. I mean, you use the euro and you use the dollar, so Cairo. Let's fucking go, dude. Now we actually get to explore Cairo, which is nice. Cairo's an ancient city. Awesome. Yes, we've read this already. Interesting, I'm reviewing some hacked Vile comms. Read, there were 2 high-level Vile operatives in Cairo recently. One of them matches the profile of our train thief, but I'm coming up blank on our second. What, Blue Eyes is all we have of the profile of our train thief. The 2 of them met in person, though, multiple times. Maybe discuss what to do with the stolen maglev?
Yes.
Could be. I'll try to reconstruct their movements from here, see where they might be headed next. Now, they seem to like going here for some reason, so let's go here first. I'm gonna drink some water.
Aha!
Hard to tail a Vile operative when we are on a boat together. Good call, Red. The 2 high-level we're on the Nile. We're hunting for Vile operatives I mentioned have a secret meeting on this cruise ship yesterday. I like the language they're using. It resembles the fake Pokemon language they've started adding to games, which I really love. I wonder if it, I need like a conlang expert to look at the written Pokemon language and see if it's actually a viable language. Or if they're just having fun. Which is pretty obvious from the fake names they booked their ticket with. Frank E. Brisk, VL Thief.
Gotcha.
Well, Thief could be anybody, but Frankie Brisk, the alias sounds familiar. Can't quite place it, though. Well, see that Vile thug over there? They ran security for the meeting. Pickpocketing them might jog your memory. I'd love to. Just pickpocket him in front of everybody. Looking for a document. Is this it? No. Yes, no. This is it.
Got it.
Okay. Nothing about Frankie Brisk in here, but it looks like a shipping manifest. Maybe they're transporting the train by water? Ship's manifest describes a stopover after traveling through the Pacific
On
Ocean.
the right track.
Whoa.
No trouble.
Excellent work, me. High five. It'd be so fun if it was actually decodable. recently that apparently Futurama used to do that, having multiple fake languages that were actually decodable. That's really cool. That's really awesome. I love a conlang that is like a usable language. The thing about the Pokemon one that I'm wondering about, and about this one, is it's meant to be like, this game is available in multiple languages, presumably. The including language, they can't just include it in one language because the game is meant to be multilingual. So they have to create a visual representation of written language that doesn't match any actual language. So my question is, like, do they just have an alphabet of symbols and they're just fucking around and finding out? Or do the words correspond to a language that does exist, or to a sound alphabet, and can they be spoken? Because when you build a conlang, you're usually building the pronunciation as well. So you're building the rules of the language, not just what the letters look like. You're also building the sounds. And then you can use that whenever you need to make up a new word in that language. You can look back at the conlang rule set and make up a word that sounds correct, and then add it to your dictionary. So that way you can like continuously create more language as you go. It's really good for like fantasy stories where there are characters speaking a language that isn't real, or sci-fi, or anything really. It's really, really neat. Conlanging is super, super cool. I just want to know the validity of the Pokemon language, because they've been using it really consistently in the past handful of games, and I want to know if it's like a speakable language. Like, does it mean anything? Something closer to hieroglyphs, so it's more universal, is symbols being tied to specific things more than letters. But then you get into like that's more of like a kanji alphabet, where there's a bunch of like symbols that mean individual things that can be translated in different ways, which would be a really challenging language to make a conlang of because of how unique it is. It's much easier to make like a small alphabet and then rules for how those letters connect. Sorry, I'm playing with I have an ergonomic thing filled with beans. ASMR for you. If you ever hear this is, I have it on my desk, and I'm probably like running my hands over it when I'm thinking. Beans! I have like a squishy gel foam one at work, which actually is kind of better. I'm thinking about getting a new keyboard. I went to Staples and I touched all their keyboards, and all of their gamer keyboards are like, they have all the clicky clacky nice sounds, which I don't want. I want my keyboard to be quiet. So I was looking at the Logitech ones because I know I like Logitech keyboards, but they don't have any models that light up, and I need the backlighting so I can see if I'm playing in the dark. Because I need to sometimes look at my hands and figure out why I'm not hitting the right button, and I need it to be able to light up for that. So like, I need an LED keyboard that's quiet and comfortable, because this LED keyboard's a little chunky. I'd rather more of a streamlined, flat keyed, because I'm used to being on a laptop where all the keys are pretty flat. I want a less clunky keyboard for gaming. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. This keyboard I bought online for pretty cheap just because it was pretty. It's pink and it has LEDs. But I honestly kind of miss my old Logitech one, which was like $20, super cheap, didn't light up, was just like, it felt nice to play. Fucked up spacebar. Have you heard my spacebar? Oh, well, I didn't want to. Well, I guess I'm doing that. Listen. We hate this. Oh shit. Let me check with my boss. I wasn't aware we were moving any of the artifacts today. Wow, the guy's been stealing a bunch of minor artifacts from his museum. Not sure it's related to the train theft. It's weird that it already has one selected every time. Like, I should be able to flip through the both, but one of them's always already... Like, that's because then if I actually click on it, it doesn't select it and ask. Let's see if we can spook this rat. Copy that. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Go back to time for my lunch break from this legal job. I have to go. Bye. Well, it worked a little too well.
Next.
Looks like he left behind the shipping crate too, with the airport code on it. It's mostly scratched out, but the letter B.
That's where.
Okay, cool.
I have everything I need.
To the market. Sprawling bazaar where anything from inexpensive souvenirs to handmade textiles can be found. Great, sending you the location of the civilian courier. Vile agents use them to ferry intel from stolen items around Cairo. The courier was carrying a package sent by the train thief. See if you can swipe it before it gets to its destination. Oh, this is gonna be another one of the... Yeah! Whoa! Oh, the market's beautiful.
You!
Telling you, the package might be addressed to Frankie Brisk, but he sent me to pick it up for him. Got it? And I'm telling you, I need to see 2 forms of photo ID first. It's company policy. Look, I left my very legal passport in my equally legal other pants. I'm going to get it, and when I do, you will give me that package.
There's something else.
That's the package you mentioned. Player, I should make that sure that Curry is distracted before I go get it. Okay. Oh, it's the kitties! Yeah, that's some good-looking drinkware. In the market for a souvenir, Red? Not today, but you've got good taste. Those are replicas of the Lotus Chalice, a cup once owned by the Pharaoh Tutankhamun. Whoa. See the figure on the handle? That's He, an Egyptian god associated with the number 1 million. The Lotus Chalice, Tutankhamun, He, 1 million. Got it. Carmen B. Shopping. Dog. More of these. What's this?
Gotcha.
Perfect. Time to put on a distracting little show. Look at the donkey! Oh! Some stubborn systems need a little rewiring. Cross wires are breaking the circuit. Drag the plugs to untangle the wires and repair the system. Okay. Easy. Oh, God. Jeez, okay. Oh, okay. Ha! Huh. That one was more confusing than I expected. It was kind of fun, though. And done. Okay. Oh, he's not looking. Okay, well, this is mine now.
Yes.
Gotta see what Vile was so eager to get their hands on. Vile likes to use secret compartments. Try dragging to rotate and clicking to move and open things. You'll never know what you find. Continue exploring until you find all the hidden secrets. Use the counter to keep track of your progress. Okay. Okay. Cool.
There's
What's
something
that?
else.
Take out receipt. Guess our train thief must have ordered a lunch and left it in the bag by accident.
Got it.
Classic false false bottom, a secret top, you're saying? Are you saying? Is this what you're saying? Do you know what kind of device this is, player?
Maybe.
Whoa, it's a train event recorder. You know how planes have black boxes? This is pretty much the same concept. This is from the stolen maglev. That might mean they're started stripping it for parts. Not encouraging. Lucky for us, the thing auto-updates with the train's last known location. Pulling that up for you now.
Yes.
Looks like we got everything. New Zealand!
So that's where.
Whole pan-seared sea bass. The head's still on. Very ambitious takeout order. Yeah, I would like to keep looking for intel. What's up over here? Looks like all the stalls around here are super busy, huh? Well, the Kalili market is a pretty big deal. It's been around for almost 700 years, making it the oldest bazaar in Cairo. That's pretty cool. This is really... Get the... Okay, no more vile info. Awesome.
I have everything I need.
Let's do this.
Alright, let's first say that they like sea bass. Oh, I guess seafood. Yes, they like seafood. Apply filters. Catherine is still a suspect. This game knows who I want to be responsible. I just like opening that to clear the notification. Okay, I mean, we're gonna go to New Zealand, right? Oh, okay, Brisbane again. Come on. Near New Zealand. Airport clue B. The Pacific Ocean. Well, it doesn't say which ocean it has. Presumably it's the Pacific. Welcome back! Situated on the winding Brisbane River, this warm and sunny city is filled with parks and gardens. Okay, I do believe I read this already. Just found a lead on one of 2 vile operatives you were searching for in Cairo, Frankie Brisk. Turns out, that's one of the lesser-known aliases, Fast Eddie B. Remember that guy? Ugh, not charitably. He's always a real sleazeball. He's not here in town, is he?
No.
Everything I'm reading about the local dark web says that the stolen maglev is whoever it is sold to. Player, you shouldn't be on the dark web. Player's arc in the series is that he is just a genius hacking high schooler that she recruits, but then like he gets in trouble and his parents keep taking away his computer. Presumably at this point it's been a few years, he's probably an adult. He was in high school. If the timeline matches with when the show was coming out. He looks older in this 3D model, but again, it's a 3D model, so I can't tell. What I'm saying is, this high schooler should not be on the dark web. Keep him off the dark web, please. It seems like probably a bad place. I like the idea of like, right, this is a kid's game, the fictional crime, where it's like, all they're doing is pulling off heists so they can be evil. When it's like, no, I think the actual dark web would be a little bit more, no good. But, you know, whatever you say, game. Let's go to the beach. Each. Oh, I can't go here until I get a warrant? I'm sorry, do I need to get a warrant for Fast Eddie? Fast Eddie's not one of our suspects. Hold on. All the info we have is, okay, we need more intel. I don't know who it is. Why I don't want to arrest anybody yet. I don't even have the hint to where the Vile operative is. I need more intel. We're just investigating. We're just investigating right now. Stop yelling at me, game. Bad news, Red Acme just sent a team to make an arrest. All they did was spook them. Without me to point them in the right direction, they're useless. Can I pick up the chase myself? Afraid not. The culprits handed off the loot and gone completely dark. We don't have any leads left to go. Are you kidding me? What? I didn't know who it was. I didn't have any more intel.
Too easy.
Why did she just say that? We lost. What the hell? What? I couldn't just arrest a random person. And the alias for that Eddie guy wasn't... He wasn't a suspect. I don't understand. I don't understand. Is it gonna... Okay. Caper failed. It's gonna make me replay it from the beginning, do we think?
Hey, player.
This is really weird. It's weird because why would I... Fast Eddie B obviously is on this list. Like again, Fast Eddie is not... We have two things we know about. And we got, there wasn't, the side story we did let us spend time to get more hints. We got all the possible hints though. I'm not entirely sure. And making me start from the beginning? Am I gonna get new intelligence the second time through?
Let's do this.
It's weird. Some of them I can click on again. Some of them are low lighted. Is there anything I could have missed?
Yes.
On it.
Piece of cake.
Aha!
So that's where...
Hi. I heard.
Gotcha.
So we got everything we could out of that. We have one clue. Oh, you know what? We did miss this.
Carmen Sandiego.
Now what? Where to next? Good call.
It was for orders to do a cleanup of the area and make sure everyone who saw anything kept their mouths shut. And it's just like Vile to be respectful and keep their ears to themselves, right? Okay, okay. All I know is that there's something weird about the note the orders were on. 30 love scribbled on the margin. Okay, they like tennis.
Player.
The suspect clue's a bit suspicious itself. Rumors can be verified to see if they're reliable or not. Click the clue and then click confirm clue. Unreliable clues will be removed so you don't get distracted by misinformation. Verified clues will stick around so you can... Oh, God. Okay, it's true. So that means tennis. Apply filters. That still gives us 2. They both like seafood. God, okay. So is it going to be down to a 50-50 guess, and if I fail, yeah, then I have to replay all this again?
Hey, Red.
Perfect.
Oh, God.
Interesting. Where to next? Interesting. Interesting.
Oh, well, I didn't need to click that a second time.
Got it. On the right track. Too easy.
I didn't get 5 stars. There were more secret
Ready,
hidden
Red?
things. Interesting, interesting. Okay. It was Kyra next.
Yes.
Market next. Skip this.
Interesting. Gotcha.
Do this thing again, which is not my favorite. To have to replay, but we will deal with it.
Got it.
Wonderful.
Yes. Interesting. Got it.
Maybe.
Piece of cake.
Speed running through this.
Yes.
On the right track.
Who's this?
No
At
trouble.
least I'm gonna level up because I had to play this entire thing twice. Wait, no, that's not what I was trying to click on, sorry. What?
You!
What next?
Maybe if I do it the other way, I'll get something else.
Where to next?
Sandiego!
Sure.
Hair like a midnight.
That's
So I did do it wrong style. Oh, it's the
No
quick
problem.
thinking sequences that are gonna really screw me over. Okay. Well, black hair, so it's gotta be Valerie Weiss. Well, I know where they're going next, so we can just skip that section. Wait a minute. Oh! Thailand includes I. This is a different set of... Is it because I didn't do the last set? No. It doesn't say what the airport is. That should be an easy Google, actually. Thailand and Singapore are on the same continent, right? Asia? Yeah, Thailand is not. The other two are in Africa. Okay. Whoa. Singapore is an island city-state off the southern tip of the Malay Peninsula. It is densely populated and hugely diverse with 4 official languages. It's a major hub for commerce, air travel, and maritime
Hey, Red.
shipping. Okay, Frankie Brisk.
Nope.
Restaurant. Was it Middle Eastern restaurant? Okay, that would be here then. I have the location of your thief. Great work, Miss Sandiego. I'll send the agents to the area immediately. Stop, thief! You're under arrest. It's weird that this isn't voice acted. It's over for you, Valerie Weiss. We have clear evidence of you tying you to the theft of the LO series maglev. Catching me won't stop Vile. Oh, we'll stop you all, eventually. You'll pay for this, Carmen Sandiego. It's like, if they're gonna show the same thing every time, you might as well voice act it. It can't be that hard. You already voice acted all these characters early on. I know you have them, and we're level 3! Oh man, okay.
You're amazing.
You're amazing! Woohoo! I knew you could do it! Miss Sandiego! And with the warrant I issued, too! Yes, almost fast enough to convince me of your innocence. Well done for what that's worth. Something wrong, Red? maglev. When I found it, it was missing a train car.
Trace.
Beep beep, looking for a certain high-tech caboose? Because as of today, it's my personal garage.
Fast Eddie B?
Why are you... Fast Eddie B, you're here?
Oh, fast.
In the flesh, baby. If it's got wheels, wings, or a rudder. And fast, 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 it's getting nicked by yours truly. Yeah, but you didn't nick the last thing. This little bullet train souvenir here? Ha! That's just me getting my engine warmed up. Okay. Okay, new caper unlocked. Wow. Oh, okay. I see. I see. So there are more. You just have to keep playing them to unlock them. I don't know if I'm going to be playing more of this on stream. I think this was a delightful sampling of what this game has to offer. As far as edutainment goes, it seems pretty good. I feel like I've always been really bad at geography, and there hasn't been very much in the American public school that teaches geography very well, or to the age group that it is, or to younger age groups, essentially. So it is like a gap in my own knowledge. I'm not very good at places. I'm not very good at place names. I'm just not great at that. A game like this could be very good for that. I don't think that I'm learning very much about where these places are, though. I'm learning little bits about these big capital cities and their cultural significance. I'm not learning where in the world they are or anything about their broader connection to what countries they're in, etc., etc. It feels like they had that one early on where they quizzed me on where to look for information based on information I had already gathered, which is great because then it like doubles up and ties to stuff, and now I have a better understanding of that thing. But it's not. I've not learned any geography. I have not learned any geography, I don't think, very well from this. But I don't know. I'm unsure of what the goal is, and if they're trying to. The whole point of this game is to be learning, and I don't feel like I'm learning that much, but also I'm an adult who already knows some of this, so I don't know. I feel like it's fun, and there's an overall mystery, but the replaying to fix mistakes you've made is going to get tedious pretty fast, I think. That's my review. I might play a little bit more of it in my free time, just so I can see what the plot's like before I give a final verdict. But I don't think I'm going to be playing it on stream again. This was a nice quick one. I don't know what I'm playing next time though. Oh wait, I can play Blueprint. I bought this and Blueprints, which is a roguelike puzzle game. It seemed very interesting. And that one also seemed like I'd only play it maybe 1 or 2 streams because it's a roguelike, so I'm only gonna do however many runs before I get tired of playing it on stream. So I think I'm gonna play that next week, and I'm gonna keep trying. I should have time to play Dishonored this weekend, so I'll probably see you for that. Roguelike time next Thursday. Yes. I'm excited about that one. That one looks like you're building rooms as you go, if I'm remembering the trailer correctly, and each room has different clues or puzzles or things. Yeah. So with that, I'm gonna find someone to raid. Thank you for coming with me on this journey. I'm glad they're making Carmen Sandiego's games again. I'm glad that this franchise has not vanished entirely. I'm intrigued as to the character choices, because they chose to stick with, obviously, Carmen's really important. The chief Acme agent, she was from the live TV show, the game show. She was a main character. I think, am I remembering correctly? I think that actress passed away, but she was very legendary. So those two characters make perfect sense for Carmen Sandiego game. Player is one of the new characters to my understanding. But it doesn't seem like the rest of her team are in this game, or any of the Vile operatives that were relevant to the show. So I wonder if, like, maybe certain characters created for the show they couldn't get copyright for because this is a different company making the game. I don't know. I'm curious to know why they chose certain directions. And I'm sad that we didn't get to see my favorite character, who is the... wait, can I pull up a picture of her? And I hope that she is in later parts of the game. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Wait, well, that's her brother. Where is she? Come on. You know who I want to see. Can you leave me alone? Wiki? Okay. Where is she? What's her name? Why can't I remember her name? I feel so bad suddenly. Oh, these are the old characters too. Uh-oh. This is not helpful for me, perhaps. Well, okay, if that's... Ivy, her name is Ivy. Let me show you this. Oh, hey, it looks like there's an image of her. She must have been in the old show too. Okay, wait, let me show you. Is this the one? This is Ivy! Ivy is awesome. Look, there's, look how cute. Look how cute Ivy is. Ivy's my favorite. This looks like it's a picture of what Ivy used to look like. She hangs out with her twin brother. She's butch, and I love her so much. Just like the art style for the TV show was so good. Like all the characters looked so freaking awesome. The character designs ruled. Just like, a really, really, really huge fan of how they did the TV show, how it was animated. And it's cool to know that Ivy was a real older character. There's the twins. So blurry. Worst picture. But she's so cute. Okay, that's all. That's all my gushing for today. I just really like her. I hope she's later in the game. I do think that yes, I do think that they are releasing new chapters of this game. Because when I was looking at the Steam page, it was advertising a specific chapter. So I think like they add new campaigns. So maybe this is going to be an ongoing game with free updates, essentially. I don't know. Maybe I will never know, because I'm probably not going to keep playing it. Yeah. Okay. Wait. I was finding someone to raid. Do we want to raid someone today? I don't actually want to raid anybody today. Maybe I'll just end stream. I'm just gonna end stream. Look, I'll put on the Deltarune music again. We love that. Have a good one, everybody. I'll see you this weekend. Nothing currently could possibly get in the way of me streaming this weekend. I'm not streaming. I'm gonna be on Violet the Cow's stream on Saturday evening. So if you're up Saturday, I think I'm on the 9 p.m., 6 p.m. or 9 p.m., one of those two. I'm on one of the later shows where we're playing a Wheel of Fortune type game. And that'll be really fun. I'm very excited. And then Sunday I should be streaming normally, and it'll all be good and wonderful. And yeah. Good. Take care. Yeah, it is going to be 420 day. Yes, I think most people are going to be thinking about weed. But I will be thinking of funny clown game. One day I will play Funny Clown Game. I really want to. I very much would like to play Funny Clown Game. I'm gonna get to it eventually. Okay. Thanks for coming. Goodbye.